What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Ah, ah. Thank you for joining in once again. Taking the time out your day just to, I guess, conversate with me a little bit or listen to me conversate, however the case may be. If y'all don't know, you can just call me J Curl. That's my name. That's my YouTube name, J Curl. But I got another question for y'all, man. Just food for thought, man, before you lay down, man. My question is, if you no, my question is, would you quit your job today if you knew you had something else better, you know, brewing, like in the making? Would you quit? Would you quit your job today to start that if you had something better? Because I know I would. I'm like I say, me and my wife, we starting a business from scratch. It's kind of hard for me, but it's kind of easy as well because I can only do what I can do. I don't have this big studio background and dressed up in these, $1,000 suits. Trying to tell you this, that, and the other. Hey, you need to structure your business and get your business started, and you have to uh, take 2 lines of credit. I don't know. Like I said before, if y'all haven't, you know, their first time looking at my channel, I'm Jay Curl, and me and my wife started a business. Um, I'm currently in the trucking. My business ain't gonna have nothing to do with it unless I'm on the outside of it, on the outside of this truck right here. But yeah, and you know, I got 5 years more in me in this trucking behind this wheel. I mean, I gave myself that time frame and started July the 1st, 2026, and it's going to end 5 years later. If you can count it up, I mean, I can count it up, but I don't want to use my brain right now because, man, I've been driving since 6 o'clock this morning, man. On and off, on and off, on and off. And I'm trying to use the rest of my brain cell to finish this video. You know what I mean? Like that, But seriously, though, I don't know everything, so I can't tell you everything. So I can't sit here and come off like, I can tell you, um, I'm just like you. I work every day, wishing that, or not even wishing, but making preparations and steps to move in a more independent realm, per se. You know, I don't want nobody to dictate how much I'm worth. You know, I feel like where I'm from, I feel like the harder I work, the more I should get rewarded. That means I want to put my own price tag on my work. That's why I decided, me and my wife, to start a business. Now, this business, I really can't tell y'all what kind of business that we're starting, but I can tell you one thing: our business is structured to follow the money. Let me say it again. I can't really tell y'all because we're developing it and we're going through a system and we're trying to perfect it before we just throw it out there. But our it's to help others. It's very much helping others. But our business is structured specifically to follow the money. I can't tell you one thing though. You know, we as human beings, and we're not as timid as other human beings may be. We may take risks, you know. Um, yeah, you know, we take risks from time to time, and but risk got a price tag on it. Yeah, yeah. Risk got a price tag. If you risking to do something, you risking a price tag on that. It comes at a price. Risk comes at a price. Now you may be a risk taker, and you got levels. You got smaller risk takers. You got bigger risk takers. You got medium risk takers. You got risk takers that, you know, if it's not 80%, if it's not 80%, they're not moving towards it. Some may go 50-50. Some may go all out and be like, forget it, 25, I mean, they just taking the risk, but them guys, I mean, the 25ers, the 25%ers, as far as like, oh, I'm going to take a risk and it's going to be, 25% that I make it out. Those are the ones that's, how can I say it? They risking it all. They throwing it away, Suicide mission, something like that, I mean, they may pull it off, but it's pretty much done before they start. Like I said, I can't really sit up here and just like, tell you, oh, but I can say that we got our business out of Tennessee. I'm from Memphis. Jay Curl is from Memphis, and we got ours in Memphis. My wife is 51% owner. I'm 49% owner. We structuring it a certain way. It's a reason for that. There's a reason why she's 51 and I'm 49. Believe me, we structuring our business. I'm letting her step in the forefront, and I'm working under her. And so far, we're off the ground because basically we're an entity. I'm thinking that's, if I'm using the right word. We are a legit business. We are registered at the Secretary of State. We went there personally. This is not going to be a hustle, where we hustle and, because the difference between a hustle and a business. If you don't know, a hustle is just some money that you make on the side to make ends meet. A business is actually like, just say your own career. That's that's your business, your own career. Not a career, but your own. And it's all good in the neighborhood. So like I say, some people cool with it. They crossed their mind before. Some people not. But I was just thinking of that. I was trying to think of like, if you can, would you quit your job today if you had something better? Uh, like I said, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to get through this, get better at this. Please give me patience. If I'm ugly, throw the thumbs down. Give me a thumbs down. Uh, like, subscribe, share. Hey, this dude is ugly. He don't know what he's talking about. The stuff that he's saying, I'm about to fall asleep on. I just cut his video on, and it helps me fall asleep because he ain't talking about nothing. You know what I mean? Anything. You know what I mean? Just get me so I can. And I need some comments. Like, give me some comments. Give me something that I can feed off you. You can feed off me. I can feed off you. And go in the comments. I don't care if it's good, bad, or ugly. I don't need moderators because I'm not caring about no trolls or nothing like that. But as the day go on, I'm gonna get better and better with this. Right now, it's more of a consistency thing with me right now. It's more of a consistency thing where I'm talking on camera. I'm getting more consistent, and my personality started to come out more as I talk. Because right now I'm just stuck, talking in a phone, looking at myself, talking in a phone, and asking certain questions that hey, but But I'm looking at the other videos, and I'm looking at them. They folk popping and shaking, and they doing all sorts of stuff. And I'm like, I'm trying to swipe so I can look at something, but it's not worth my time. Maybe my video may be like this to you. I don't know, but I seen that. I was like, I got to make me a YouTube channel. If these people making a YouTube channel, I mean, go on YouTube, go to your lives and everything, and just swipe, just look at it. These folks playing with these. I ain't gonna look. Kudos to you. I ain't tripping. That's what they do. That's what they do. I'm gonna stay in my lane, and my lane is to get up to speed where I can start to invite you into our business, invite you to the things that we do. Right now, we're just getting it off the ground because, like I said, I'm just a normal person, just like you. So, but like I said, leave me some comments. Tell me, uh, if you did have a business, what would your business be? Would it be able to help others? You know, what I don't know. See all that driving. It just my brain cells just pop, 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 pop like popcorn because I drive so much. You know what I mean? Because when I drive, my mind is always focused on the road, and my mind is picking up things that's moving that I'm not conscious of even recognizing. I know that I'm seeing cars move and I'm seeing roads and places and stuff I never seen before. All this is registering to me, but I be so drained. But I got to keep going. So just give me some comments, give me some feedback. I can answer your questions, and just tell me I'm ugly. I'll be cool with that. But it's all about consistency right now, and saying, just wait until they get a load of me. Until tomorrow, I'ma holler at you. And like I said before, mind your business and then build it. Peace.